Hello, my beautiful people. So you are seeing my face, so all of you, all of us in the Nova Scotia nursing registration runs, I want to say hello to every one of us. I want to say big kudos to all the efforts we are putting into this. Honestly, it's a very big one, and I salute your courage, I salute your efforts, I salute the finances you've put into everything to make things work perfectly. And nothing will work lesser than perfectly. Nothing will work below perfectly for everyone. Now, we shouldn't be so much worried. There has been so many things going around, so many information, so many doubts going about. I've seen that we have a lot of nurses in this process, especially because English language test is not involved, which is a very beautiful, big news for every one of us. If not for anything, it's gladdens my heart personally that some countries are recognizing that Nigerian is an English-speaking nation. Honestly, of course, we have our own different dialects, local languages, and all that, but we speak English most of the times, and it's quite disheartening to see that some countries see us as not being English speakers. That's not really fair on everyone and any one of us, because right from nursery school days, even from the homes, most families don't actually speak their local languages to their words. So I really don't understand why some nations will say we are not English speakers. So I want to personally appreciate the Nova Scotia College of Nursing too. They are doing a very beautiful one. And in Nigeria, we have in our register about 125,000 nurses, and Nova Scotia government needs about 16,000 nurses. I'm now setting the panic alarm, so I'm not doing anything. I'm not triggering the panic alarm. I'm just thinking around everything. So far, so good. I know many of us, about 7,000 plus of us, are in the United Kingdom. Very great numbers are in the United States of America. Another very beautiful, huge numbers are in Ireland. Just name it. We are spread everywhere across the globe. New Zealand, Australia, everywhere. And now it is Nova Scotia's turn. They will feel us. They will know that we are coming, and we are actually going there for good. For good, we will all go by the special grace of the living God. Now, what will I cancel? That you are waiting for your license. Now that you're waiting for them to grant you the license, you've submitted everything right from 1st May of this year. You've filled the forms, or you've started, or you are just about hearing about Nova Scotia scrapping English language test off for international nurses from 7 countries, Nigeria inclusive, other countries inclusive, Philippines too is included, and India is there, and few other ones. No, now, what should you be doing? Should you worry yourself till your marrows? No, all you just need to do is to calm down like this. You understand? Rest your mind. Rest your mind while you await the first level of assessment of the documents that you've submitted. Of course, they did say in a mail they sent to us not quite long ago, they stated that those that completed applications with all requested documents will be processed first. And the questions on our lips has been how about the verification of registration, the criminal records, and all that. And the response from Nova Scotia College of Nursing has been for us to wait. Wait, just calm down, because they do actually realize, they note that some of these documents can actually expire. Like if they've assessed you, I mean, if you've submitted now everything from 1st of May, and this is going to the middle of the month, and they haven't done your assessment, Nigeria criminal record takes 3 months. other countries like the UK takes 6 months, but Nigeria said their own is 3 months. So I don't know why, because I don't know how much from we are that they will be doing that thing every three months, something that is not even it's not something that is not even very cheap now. So why would they be doing that every 3 months? Doesn't really sound great to me. Well, whichever way, Nova Scotia College of Nursing said we should actually wait, and we will wait till they get everything sorted and send us the email of the documents they feel are outstanding for us. So let's wait till that time. And another thing is that I want to suggest that while we are waiting, of course, the academic portion of English test has been waived for us, but I personally am not really sure the immigration portion of English test will be waived for us. So if I happen to be preparing to go to Canada and to Nova Scotia especially, if I'm not booking IENs general ahead of time, because it could really be wallet touching, all I will do would be to enroll myself in one IENs, Vibrant IENs class. I will do that just in case, if it happens that we need to submit English test, then I know I can quickly go to the website. British Council website, IDP website, and book the computer base, because I want to be the fastest. I want to be the fastest to get my test to immigration. That's if immigration needs it. I'm thinking that at some point immigration will actually need it, but I'm not really sure. I'm not an immigration officer, not a Canada immigration officer at that. One of you, your friend, your family member, a nurse like you, celebrating International Nurses Week with you. So what I will do would be to enroll myself. There are classes holding for as low as 10,000 per month, with very vibrant tutors that are ready to walk us through. And possibly there could be some that are lesser than that. You can jump into any of those ones. Even if you are not going to write, you can still use it to freshen up something. Not a waste of time. Or you can decide to join, form a group to update yourself on information about IENs. Like, we've got many groups talking about the registration process. We've got many groups talking about the payment process. And we can actually form alliance in such situations too, and form a group for ourselves, bring in some people that we know can take us through, maybe people we trusted, they've passed, or people who are trainers who are ready to sacrifice their times for us. Maybe they do that for us and just give us their YouTube links to watch some of their outputs. Then I think it might be a very good effort to put into it. And if eventually it turns out that they don't need it, then fine. But if they need it, we know that all we need to do at that point in time would be to book. Then another suggestion I want to make would be for us to start looking at those websites where we can search for jobs, where we can get jobs, the kind of job we like. Actually, a friend there told me sometimes, I think she told me for the second time, she had informed me that thing, I think 2019, and then this year again she mentioned it, that she's not imposing it on nurses coming from our side of the world to go into care homes or nursing homes or residential homes, whichever name the nomenclature we are aware about those care homes, geriatrics home and all that, or disability homes, or like orphanage and all those ones, like children in care. She's not discouraging us from going into government hospitals, but she was recommending that people coming from our parts of the world should try and get jobs first in geriatrics home, nursing homes, residential homes, disability homes, and children in care homes, and all those areas. That it's quite easy, if you've gone through those areas, it's quite easy for you to jump into the hospital-based work, like government-based work, that if that's your passion, and eventually you might find that your passion is even actually with working with those people. So please start searching, start looking out. At the end of this video, I will put out some links that I've gathered for us that we can start looking at and start checking our CVs, start preparing our CVs to match those things. I'm sure we actually merit getting jobs anywhere around the world. We've been brewed for international consumption, so I'm not afraid. Anywhere we Nigerians jump into, we go in there, we do valiantly, and that's what I believe in us. But because these areas are not like our areas, like you need to acculturate, you need to get much involved, like have an idea of what their ethical, cultural, the way they do their things, and some local languages, local slogans. You need to learn all those words. Like in the UK, they will tell you that they want to spend the penny, and if you are telling me in Nigeria that you want to spend the penny, then I will be thinking you want to go and buy kulikuli, you want to go and buy epa, you want to go and buy gari. I will be thinking, is it for gari? Is it for eba? You understand? But when UK guys or grandmas and grandpas are telling you they want to go and spend a penny, then they want to go and wee. You understand? So it's a local language, and you'll be hearing people say, in it, isn't it? Those are the things you may likely get much more accustomed to if you start your practice from those areas. But then, note, I'm not saying you should go there by fire, by thunder. I'm not saying you are not going to match up if you go to ICU from Nigeria. Please, I'm not saying all those things. I know if we are well supported, we can actually fit into any area we find ourselves. But those were the counsels she gave me. She told me those words in 2019, and like 3 or 4 weeks ago we had a discussion, just a week preceding May 1st. Then we had a discussion, because she's one of the strong voices speaking for diversity and inclusion of international nurses in Nova Scotia. She's one of the prime voices we have there from Nigeria. She told me that again, and I think it's worth informing you guys. So please give it an effort. I'll put some links here that you can start looking at, and next time I'll bring you something refreshing again. Thank you so much. I wish every one of us, everyone, success in the journey. Bye bye.